Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm so happy to see you again. How are you today? I hope all of you are fine. In this video, we want to talk about the explanation text. Do you like butterfly? Butterfly is wonderful. Have you ever think about the butterfly's life? Sebelum kita membahas tentang proses metamorfosis dari kupu-kupu, kita akan membahas terlebih dahulu apa yang dimaksudkan dengan explanation text. Pertama-tama kita akan membahas tentang apa itu explanation text. The definition of explanation text is a text which tells processes relating to forming of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. Explanation text adalah teks yang digunakan untuk menerangkan cara atau proses sesuatu terjadi, terutama yang berkaitan dengan fenomena alam, dunia ilmiah, atau sosial budaya. Pada kesempatan kali ini, kita akan membahas tentang fenomena alam yang berhubungan dengan proses metamorfosis kupu-kupu. Selanjutnya yang akan kita bahas adalah tujuan daripada explanation text. The purpose of explanation text is to explain the processes involved in the formation and working of natural or socio-cultural phenomena. Tujuan daripada explanation text yaitu untuk menerangkan proses-proses yang terjadi dalam pembentukan sesuatu atau kegiatan yang terkait dengan fenomena-fenomena alam, sosial, ilmu pengetahuan, budaya, dan lainnya yang bertujuan menjelaskan mengapa dan bagaimana hal tersebut bisa terjadi. Langkah selanjutnya yang akan kita bahas adalah struktur dari explanation text. The generic structure of explanation text consists of three parts. The first is general statement. In general statement provides a general statement to position the reader. The second is explanation. Explanation gives a sequence explaining of why or how something occurs. And the third is closing. Closing is optional. Susunan dari explanation text ini yang pertama yaitu general statement. Dalam hal ini adalah pengenalan suatu peristiwa yang akan kita ceritakan. Kemudian pada bagian selanjutnya adalah explanation. Di explanation ini adalah penjelasan mengapa dan bagaimana peristiwa itu terjadi. Kemudian bagian ketiga adalah closing. Closing ini optional, maksudnya bisa kita tuliskan dan bisa tidak dituliskan. Penutup atau kesimpulan dari cerita tersebut. Ciri-ciri kebahasaan dari explanation text. Language feature of explanation text. Yang pertama, using simple present tense. For example, rain always comes from clouds. The second is using abstract noun or no visible noun. For example, a tsunami can be generated when the seafloor abruptly deforms and vertically displaces the overlying water. And then the next is using passive voice. For example, malaria is infections disease which is caused by Plasmodium. The third is using action verb. For example, the weather goes up into the sky and makes the clouds. And the last is containing explanation of the process. Sekarang kita akan melihat contoh dari explanation text. Pada contoh kali ini akan membahas tentang proses metamorfosis dari kupu-kupu. The title is Butterfly. Kemudian yang paragraf pertama ini dinamakan dengan general statement, di mana dalam paragraf ini membahas tentang apa yang dimaksudkan dengan metamorfosis. Kemudian contoh metamorfosis yang diambil di sini adalah kupu-kupu. Butterfly. Metamorphosis is a process of a caterpillar to become a new animal. In this case, is a butterfly. The process happens quite simple but takes quite long time. First, starting from an egg laid by a butterfly on a leaf, usually leaf on a orange tree or other tree. This leaf is aimed to be the food for the caterpillars until it reaches adulthood, when the time comes to become pupa or cocoon, and in the someday it will become a new butterfly. The next paragraph is the explanation of metamorphosis of the butterfly. The egg that lie by a butterfly will hatch in 3 until 5 days. Then it becomes larva. The larva will walk to the edge of the leaf of host plant and start eating it. Most of the larva eat its empty egg cells as a first food. The outer skin of the larva doesn't stretch following its growth, but it becomes very tight when the larva will change its skin. Larva change its skin molting for about 4 until 6 times during its life. Paragraf ketiga berisi tentang explanation. Jadi paragraf ketiga ini adalah lanjutan dari penjelasan yang ada di paragraf kedua. When the larva reach the maximum growth, larva will stop eating, walking to seek the nearest shelter, clinging themselves into branches of a leaf with. Paragraf ketiga masih berisi tentang explanation daripada proses metamorfosis kupu-kupu. When the larva reach the maximum growth, larva will stop eating, walking to seek the nearest shelter, clinging themselves into a branch or a leaf with woven yarn. The larvae have entered the phase of pre-pupa and for the last time releasing the skin to form a pupa or cocoon. Pupa usually hard, smooth, and in the form of a structure without any limb. Commonly, pupa is green, brown, or the color according to the surrounding. The forming of a butterfly in the pupa usually takes 7 until 20 days depending on the species. Paragraf yang terakhir masih berisi tentang penjelasan daripada proses metamorfosis kupu-kupu. Once it is out of the pupa, the butterfly will crawl to the top so that the wings that still weak, cramped, and slightly wet can hang down and inflate normally. Immediately after the wings are dry, inflated and strong, the wings will open and close several times and the butterfly will attempt to fly. Demikianlah penjelasan dari explanation text. I hope you enjoy our lesson today. Have a nice day and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.